Alright, so this is Skyforge. It's my character. Made a female. If you know me, that's not surprising. Outfit's a little revealing. Nice thing about this game, though, is outfits are purely cosmetic. As you can see, this would be the normal class costume. Still kind of revealing. Holiday, classic, rocker, rogue. Still mostly revealing things, but not too terrible. Any various color combinations you can do. Now, the reason why I said all this is cosmetic is because all of your stats are tied in to your weapon over here, your offhand, which for this class paladin is a shield, and the four rings here. Now they're all various names: ring of strength, ring of luck, spirit, whatever, what have you, and they give you various bonuses. So light, base damage, stamina, health, strength is minimum base, valor is bonus, luck is crit damage, and impulse damage. Impulse, I think, is the... Actually, I'm not sure what impulse damage is. I'll figure that out later on. But you can also improve these with upgrades, like enchantments of some kind, or of some sorts, which are here. You get them from breaking down anything. So sort my inventory. Which one of these do I not mind breaking down? 42, 42, 42, 36, 36. Let's take this, disassemble, and get a rank 1 enchant stone. Trophies is your loot. You go to the store here, sell it, and make it. Credits are the currency in the game for the, like, is your gold. The shop for the real life currency is this gem in the corner here. It's I'm actually not sure how much you buy or what you would get out of it. But here's all the various things you can see from the shop, from like the NPC store. These things here are things you gather. So, like, if I wanted to get a different costume than the Aori costume, I would need 1,075 smoky pearls. And that is where they can be obtained. Now this looks to be in Russian, I'm guessing. There still is some like voice language issues and translation errors we'll get into later, but that's, I mean, most of the important things are readily visible, not hard to decipher. Settings are fairly simple, nothing too surprising. Is the map. Now, note this is zoomed out all the way, but you can drag it around. This is like the main hub world. They call it the Divine Observatory. The world we're on is... it's Alienor. Alienor is the city, and we are on the world called Alien. I'm not joking, they call the thing Alien. With a little fanciful flair to it, like Alien or something like that. Now, this is the Ascension Atlas. This is how you level up your character. Now, they don't use level system per se. They use what they call prestige. And as prestige, key indicator of your character's development that has calculated based on your progression in the Ascension Atlas, your followers, equipment, and weapon upgrades. Everything you equip gives you prestige. The better the item and higher quote-unquote level, the more prestige you get. More prestige you get lets you unlock more things you can do in terms of the map for exploring zones and what have you. Right now we're looking at the Paladin tree, which is the main tank class that you start off with. And then if you want to change class, so say for example I want to switch to the Cryomancer, I can just click that, and now we see the Cryomancer's little skill progression tree. It's pretty similar, in my opinion, to the sphere grid from Final Fantasy X, where you get little points down here: sparks of destruction, creation, balance, and then they give you generic ones that you can use for your class specifically, whereas these ones can be used on any of them. And then you just wait till you get the requisite points for it, and then level it up. So, like for me, for the Cryomancer, I need 40 for the increase in stamina, but I am further along in the Paladin tree, as you can see, because here's the Paladin tree. You start off here, and I'm currently in here working my way through all the way this way. And there's a lot of things you can do and get. You see the various divergent paths, things like that. As you go through, you will unlock more abilities and more talents. Talents are your passive type things. I will show you those here. So right now for the Paladin, I have a talent called Rage of Light, which is a small damage boost for monsters that have pierce to start off. Oh, I think I'm being forced off because of inactivity. Because the game's still in closed beta, so that's understandable. Not surprising in the slightest. Or server restarted or something? Anyway, it's weird. Anyway, back to what I was describing. So talent, execution restores 2 or more points of righteous anger. That is your resource for the Paladin. They have a normal HP, MP type thing, only it's a bit different. And I have various other abilities that we'll get into combat a little later on. Bag slots, you start off with these 2 rows here, and then you can unlock more as you go through. You can just pay credits for them, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Progress, this shows you the complete storyline adventures that they have, various equipment, things like that, and how far you are into your class. So I'm 17% in, almost 18% for the Paladin, which is not that bad, but still. And let me show you the main map world where you're gonna do all your zoning and stuff. Interface is a little odd. You're doing most of your interfacing through space, but that's not too bad. So this is your world map. It is quite literally the entire world, and they have various things here that you can do. So, say for example you want to earn the spheres of creation, which are the green ones. You can go to a particular various zone and enter it and just go through it like you normally would. Certain times you'll get ones that have a double, so right now if I went here, I get twice as many as I would normally get from completing the map, which is kind of nice. But for me specifically, I was going through the story and didn't really do a bunch of it, but to show off the combat, let's find one that is an open world of some kind. So this is PvP, it looks like. Yeah, PvP. Yeah, okay, these are 2 are PvP. Okay, that makes sense. Let's find one of that. Yeah, I'll go to... No, not that one. That would be a little difficult. There's one here that I know of that's pretty decent at it, actually. Where is it? No. Alright, whatever. I'll just pick a different one. So, let's go to the archipelago. Sure. Soundtrack in the game's decent so far. I mean, there's an NPC you can talk to later on. So, normally when you come into these, you go through them for the first time, you don't have either of these things at the bottom here. But when you come back to them and do them later on, either for more story missions or for just like personal leveling, you'll get various bonuses. So survival is as little as possible, makes sense. Orbs of Mastery are things you can find, and normally I'd say they give you more experience, but I think what they actually do is they end up multiplying this and giving you more of the sparks of creation or the various other sparks that you would find on that map. So let's show you the combat. Combat is an action base similar to Terra, or for console people maybe similar to like a fighting game or Kingdom Hearts of some kind. So charge in, left clicks for like a basic attack. Your right click uses your resource, which is this purple bar that you see going like up and down, and then various combos that you can use with your skills to do things. So like this little shield I have. The E here is an execute, which is based upon the right hand side here where you see the 1X and the X3. The X3 is your dash. This is to help you get away from things like that. For example, the exploding Oculat bomber here. And now the damage of the paladin is okay. It's not too good. I mean, it's a tank class, so it's not surprising. These little orbs here that I just picked up that increases your health. That is the only way you can heal yourself, other than using the consumables, which is the little green orb thingy in the underneath the X and the X1 and the X3 here. So, but I'm not feeling. I started off as a paladin and didn't really like it too much. The damage is just not there. So instead, we'll do what the nice benefit of this game is that you can change your class at any time as long as you are not in combat. And you see that my prestige went down a bit, but that's not a big deal. And they also see that I got new skills. Hey, cool. And comparatively speaking, let's do the AoE. See? Not more damage. Again, I'm not as tanky, obviously, so you gotta be careful with what you hit. So, I mean, this is not that bad so far, in my opinion, and as long as you do a fair bit of kiting, I mean, it's like any DPS class. And you will do things, so...
These are the remains of a mechanoid ship. That was where the signal came from. Who knew we were still functioning?
Yeah, so there's various enemies in the game. They, like those little robots that I'm fighting right now.
I guess the mechanoids were trying to restore.
You will build up more resource as you use your left click, which is like your basic auto attack or combo ability, and your right click is what usually your main damage source is of some kind. And the various numbered skills I have are your main cooldown skills. So one does the an ice blast in front of me. 2 does a beam, like a frost beam. And freezes when it plays like that. 3 is that AoE drop that just happened. 4 is... There's a leap back unless you freeze your area. So if anyone tries to get up in your face for PvP, you just throw that down and they're frozen there. That's most of the combat so far. I mean, it's... now as you see, there's a little reticle here. I forgot to mention that till now. The reticle is where you will shoot things. So, if they want to try and shoot this thing in the back, but the little guy in the front here is in the way, it will hit the guy in the front with the projectile. This also means that melee people will have splash damage. So certain abilities will splash onto enemies in the back, which is nice. And you're seeing that, I mean, I'm kiting and taking a fair bit of damage, but that's understandable. You'll recover health when you're out of combat, as it goes up right now. We'll get through like a little mini boss here shortly, I believe. And you get to see some of the other things. It's like that thing right there. It's on a little field. If you stand in the field, it does damage, but you can avoid it or dash out of it, and you would obviously not take the damage. Which this game's got a very heavy sense of placement and positioning. Yeah, that's what I thought that one did. So, I'm doing a decent amount of damage, and I'm just spamming my ability, and see, lost target and lost channel. And get executed. So I mean, there's some nice little graphics and effects here. Let's try and find the Orbs of Mastery. So here's your map. Now the Orbs of Mastery are going to be hidden throughout the map. They do not show up normally, so you're going to have to actually explore. There is no boundaries, by the way. If I walked off this, I would die. I'm not going to do that. You'll have to take my word on it. What do we have here? Oh, see? Missed something. I'll still look back and make sure you've actually found everything. The Orbs of Mastery that I've seen so far, there was another map that had them. They do stick out like a sore thumb. If once you do find them, you should actually find them. They're like large floating purple orbs. I'll see if I can find one for demonstration purposes. There are more than just those 3 classes too that I showed earlier. Once you progress to a certain point, you will unlock the like upper tier. Now, I believe my understanding is that that once you'll unlock the upper tier of the other classes, like they probably showed demos of the Gunner or the Berserker or the Alchemist. There's some of the other advanced classes that they have available to you. My understanding is that they get unlocked when you unlock all of your abilities that you have access to. So, like, I would need to get Snowball, Jagged Ice, and Cryo Beam before it would unlock, although I could be wrong. It might be requiring Frost Shackles too. Actually, it might be that it needs to get all the active abilities, so it will probably occur when I get white out here. See, these little triangle ones are all those towns I showed earlier. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably going to be when I would acquire Snowstorm. That it will be when I unlock the upper abilities. And then for Paladin, it will probably be... yeah, when I unlock either Massive Verdict here, Purification, or Radiant Aspect. That would be my guess as to when they would unlock for the Paladin. People have said from the global chat that it's in town that unlocking the upper classes from the here's our Orb Mastery. So like the unlocking the other upper classes would be from a mix of progression and from that placement. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. That it would be from a mix of story progression, questing, and from the the S Atlas, like I showed. I haven't unlocked it yet, so I can't be certain, but those would be like different tanking classes or DPS classes or support classes. And so, let's go back and see if I can find a boss for you guys, or a mini boss of some kind. Come on. Nice. Oop, I got blinded. I can't attack. Uh-oh. Yeah, combat in this game is definitely a bit more... For the Cryomancer at least, this is a bit more difficult than the Paladin, where it's... As long as you know what you're doing with positioning and things like that, it's basically just a tank. It just takes a while.
Careful, there's a heavy secutor over there.
Alright, so there's a boss.
Be ready for a fight.
Heavy Secutor Thunder, which is a bee-looking thing. I did forget to mention that you can actually tab target. Like, I can tab target onto this guy to make it easier to focus him, or hit the F key. That also will do that. So right now we're just hanging back and pummeling him with little ice pellets. Nope. Charge attack. See? That would have probably hurt, or possibly potentially killed me if I'd gotten hit with it. See? That does hurt. Oh, let's not get hit by that, shall we? Uh-oh, I'm stunned. Oh, he lays mines, right. I forgot about the little mines. This is going to be a lot more painful than I thought it would be. I don't know if there's a way to actually kill the mines. I don't think there is. So for now, we're going to be very careful. And not do things like that. Alright, I'm using a healing item because I don't want to die. Dash away from that, and yeah, this might be a little bit difficult for the Cryomancer to do. If I do end up dying, I will switch over to the Paladin. Because you cannot switch classes mid-combat. That would be a little broken. Yep, I died. Whoopsies. Alrighty. I will switch to Paladin for him. So the story for this game is that you are recently made immortal. I don't know how you become one, you just are one at the beginning of the game. You design your character, and you begin doing all these things to solve problems on Alien. Now, as you do these things, the prestige improves as you get more people that follow you, and actually pray to you and believe in you. And the eventual late game of the story is that you eventually become a god in the actual literal sense of like an almighty being of some kind. Although you're not almighty, you're just really, really strong and have cool abilities and shit. Alright, bee thingy. Taste the blade. Right. The thing I just used is something called Holy Ground, where as long as I stay in the Holy Ground area, I will not use any of my resource. But the Holy Ground ran out, as it is going to do, so that's okay. Dashed into an explosion area. Not smart of me. I don't know if there's any way to make this explosion lines easier to see or not. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks. And you see they're spread throughout pretty much the entire area. As long as I can't avoid it easily. Resources, but I'm not using any because I'm in the holy ground area, so it's gonna hurt. Yep, I died, I think. Well, almost. Yeah, so let's not try and leave the area. Oh, that ability that I just used is your ultimate ability. For the Paladin, it is like a ground channel, where you just hold it down for as long as you can until the bar runs out, and you will do a pulsing lightning damage. Now the healing item is supposed to go on cooldown for 2 minutes. I don't think it's been 2 minutes. Well, I could be wrong. I didn't find this guy for a fair while, but we'll eventually get him down. See, he's almost dead. There we go. See? Pick up a Ring of Strength. Which I don't think is going to be much farther than what I have equipped currently. No, actually it will be. Yeah, by a fair bit, wow. Pays to do the higher level areas, I guess. I don't actually think the names mean much. I think it's just more so of like what the primary and secondary stat is. So, like this Ring of Luck here is Luck and Spirit. This is Valor and Luck. This is Strength and Luck. So like the primary name. So the name would be like the primary stat, and then you have a random secondary stat. And let's see what would be better than this one. I probably want more Strength. I probably want more Luck too, actually. Strength Luck. And sometimes you'll have rings that are like the blue one here. I don't actually know what the rarity system is. I suspect it's going to be white for common, green for uncommon, blue for rare, and then you'll probably have like yellow or orange and purple for exotic and mythic and what have you. But we're still keeping a lookout for those Orbs of Mastery, because who doesn't like more little qubits? Just to make things a little easier, I'll probably just stay on the Paladin, because and to put it in level terms, I would probably say the Paladin's higher. It's definitely higher level than the Cryomancer, but even though the Cryomancer may do more damage. And there's 4 Orbs of Masteries here? This is a really small map. 4 Orbs of Mastery. AoE cleave, and there's the ult again. See? I'm actually channeling it this time so it does damage. I want that to blow up. That would be bad. So like, I just tried to use the lightning bolt there. Not that one, the other one for my combo ability. And it didn't go off, but it still did damage, so you're not going to be penalized for attempting to use this skill you don't have the resources for.
What a luck that you made.
Alright, I really don't want to talk to you, but did just so I can get to the story progress. So we found one here. So I would probably imagine there'd be one here, one somewhere around here, and the last one in the little circle here. So I'll backtrack and see if I can't find it. I try to avoid the little circle here because that's obviously a boss area. Let's see what we got here. Oh, was that it? There we go. Carefully leap over and pick it up. Deal with them here. Have some thunder. Laser. Laser is not good. Laser is most certainly not good. So, for the bosses like you're seeing here, they have large amounts of health, but their bar, you see, will decrease over time. And every time you kill a bar, it poops out the little healing orb. Laser, avoid the lasers. Lasers are usually bad. Most enemies in the game I found have some sort of telegraph move that you should be like, hey, avoid this. This thing's going to really hurt. Whether it's like a laser or a chomp or something like that. Halfway there. Oh, Jew. That hurts. That smarts. Not enough resources. Rock the thunder. Get lasers for my troubles. Let's heal myself up. So the little pop-up there was something that you could use to re-engage instead of pressing 1. The skill that they want me to use was number 1 on my bar. Oh! Okay, you will get... Yeah, see... Oopsie, health pack. Now they are supposed to fade away over time. Oh, this might be me dying. Yep, I died. Ugh. Yeah, this guy's a little bit difficult. Does a fair bit of damage. It's not hard for nothing. Alright, let's give this one more try. Let's see, it took me back from the last boss was, so it's not that bad. Larger maps will have more areas that you can explore and unlock. There was one area that I was looking for on the map previously that was like a really large area, somewhere in style with this, only doesn't have the cuboid blocks of Tetris here. And was a really nice area to like explore and gave you a real feel for some of the larger zones. It was an actual zone too for other players to be in. It's like a little private instance. It seems like for myself or a small party, like it showed 1 to 3 people could come in here. Some of the PvE areas they showed too were like 5v5 or 3v3. Alright. I really need to pay attention to that laser. It is really wrecking my stuff. And kill little things too, because they are doing a lot more damage than I remember them doing. I'm being stuck in the animations for some of these things, and it's getting real difficult. Alright, drop your little health back, dude. Thank you. So let's focus on him. The other guys look dead. I think they are. Yeah, they need to drop the little health back too, which is nice. So I'm gonna focus on these guys first because laser. Laser, laser, laser. Man, laser hurts. I'll say he's gonna do laser soon, I think, so... See? I was right. Got a pattern. If you learn the pattern, you don't die like an idiot like I was. I'm dying again because I'm not paying attention. And I'll pick up just in time. Alright, see, he died barely. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. But we got another ring, which will give us even better equipment stats. I'm all for having better stats. And hopefully the last boss won't be as hard as that one was. should be a third orb around here at the bottom of the hill. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, like I know the previous time I was here, the guy said like this only had like 600 health. Now it's got almost 1,000, so it's definitely... They're definitely going to lose up. Oh look, I got a shield. Let's see if it's any better than one I have currently. This one's 76, this one's 71, so it is not better. It's to be expected, like I said earlier, the white stuff is the shitty little common gear. I do not know if you can actually buy weapons from the NPCs or if there's some available on like a trading post of some kind. I'm pretty sure there is a trading post too. I just have not found it or used it yet. Alright, so there's no Orb of Mastery here. Which means, let's see, we found one over here. There's one behind the rocks over here. So that means we'll explore here first, because this is a leaping point where once you leap down you can't get back up. But if it's not there, then I'll walk back and explore here. Yeah, I can tell right now there isn't there. Alright. I must have missed it somewhere back here. Let us go and find it. So, also some of the scenery. I had the game set on decently high graphics, so it's not like it's a bad looking game. It looks pretty decent to me. Let's explore around here. Let's not walk through that way, because like I said, you fall off, you die. Did I grab one previously from behind here? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. I do not know if the mini-map can grow in size at all or not. I have tried customizing the menu, or like the HUD screen like you see so far, but I have not been successful in my attempts. But nothing is really too obtuse or in the way, so I haven't really been messing with it as much as I could be, I think. Carefully. There it is. I was right. I missed it over here. The first boss. I imagine most areas would be like this with the Orbs of Masteries when the map is like a relatively small size like this, where it's one will be at the beginning, another will be, and then the rest will be by the bosses. Yeah, another 1,250 points. One thing I will note too, I'm not sure what this is going to mean exactly now that I think about it. The currency tab here is when this number reaches 0, you no longer receive the following rewards: credits, trash, enchantment stones, daily rations, conical box, ammo box. Okay, so once you get to a certain limit in credits, I'm wondering if this limit is set by overall, or either total earned from the game. Okay, the limits are reset every Wednesday at 4 AM, or any kind of teleportation. Sparks, transactions, celestial threads. Not sure what the sparks of transgression are. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 classes total. Gunner, Lightbinder, which is our sorting class. Paladin, Slayer, Necromancer, Archer, Cryomancer, Kinetic, and Berserker. Okay, so there's an Alchemist. It must be the Archer that people were talking about then. Can be used to improve equipment upgrades. Can be obtained by completing adventures with a high rating, by completing quests in an area, for developing the character. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that the last Orb of Mastery is at where the last boss is. So, back down here. By the way, as you notice, I'm still on the map. Still running forward. Be careful that if you are in the map like that, that you are not falling off or dying, because I've done that before, where I've been tabbed over to the map and accidentally walked off the edge and died. Let's see here. We are near the edge. Oh, more things to kill. Fantastic. I've had something happen to me recently with the game is for some reason I lose movement, and I don't know if that's something being affected to my character that I haven't even realized, or like this there, like hey, my target was selected but I was still targeted him. Well, this is a closed beta, so some things may not be fully there yet. Alright, Leo.
The mechanoid transmitter is sending out signals. We need to switch it off before reinforcements arrive.
Ooh, I need to kill that white one. This I remember. There are some nice visuals with the ability, so I do like it from a graphics standpoint. Where else is talking about it, so I'm just gonna let you sit back and enjoy the visuals and me dying. Try and find this fourth orb before boss, if possible. Carefully, carefully. Because once I activate that, that's the boss. And I don't want to call him in just yet if I haven't found this last orb. It. Oh, I hope it's not behind there. I really hope it's not behind there. Knowing well, it could probably will be. Interesting. I can't find the fourth orb. It should be down here somewhere. Let's check back over here. Maybe I missed it. I mean, it's a floating purple ore. Shouldn't be that hard to find against a backdrop of earth tones and plant life greens. I think it's on top of this. Maybe I climb up on top of this. Not seeing it over on this side. Maybe I'm blind. I'm not seeing if there's falling damage, by the way. I fell a fair bit of distance there, but I didn't take any. There might not be any falling damage. Or maybe you have to fall a certain requisite distance. Let's zoom in and carefully look around here. I'll climb that out of the cube. It was a little higher up too, I think. Not seeing any purple things over there. Right. Climbing up is not possible from that side. Maybe I'm just not seeing it? This sucks. I want to find this damn thing. I mean, it looks like it's climbable. Can't seem to find this one. Oh well. Give it one more loop around on this side here. Maybe I missed it. Alright, can't find it. Oh well. Maybe someone in the comments or whatever will see it and point out how stupid I am. Oh. A rubber band just now? I'll also be the only who won't show up until I kill the boss too. That's certainly possible.
The interference is gone. Watch out. There's a Talisman Series Secular nearby.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sure this guy was pretty annoying. seems okay so far. What was so annoying about him? Oh, right! Gotta find the real one now before the cloaking thing kills me. Can't really know which one it is, so let's guess and hope I'm right. Okay, why can't they move? No, that one. I want to do this one. If you find the right one right away, it generally means you get rid of the cloaking right away and the other ones disappear. Darn yellow things on the ground, I don't think I do. Oh, this is gonna be real annoying. Okay, I can't move again. This is like several times as I've had that happen. There's a good chance I'm gonna die here. Did I use my healing item already? Yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't. Did I just use it now? Okay. Oh, if I wish I knew which one it was. There we go, that's the right one. I wish it would be a little bit easier to see where certain effects are. I think it's this one. Yeah, let's hope I'm right. And I'm not. Of course I'm not. Why don't I be right? That's the right one. This is again like this is the problem I have with the paladin. Is that the damage is just not there. Sure, I might be in a zone that's a little higher than it should be, but I shouldn't be taking this much heat for it. I got one. think I'll try when he does that next time, earthquaking while they fly away, seeing if that affects anything. Should be doing a little cloaking trick soon. Almost dead. Here, let's do it now. Nope. Okay, so it does damage them while they fly away. Meaning that they almost all... some of them took damage, some of them did not. Okay. Showed them taking damage. Not the right one, though, so... And there we go. Pick it up. Item. Another ring of strength, so... So we got 105 of the orbs of creation and the whatever the heck they are, the green ones, green cubes. We got 105 green cubes, 148 seafoam green teal ones. And I was only supposed to get 64 from the map, so I got almost double my investment, and I kind of dorked around and died twice, so I probably didn't need to. But once you accept your reward, that is it for the map. So you're good to go. Too bad that we didn't get the Orbs of Mastery. You couldn't find the last one. But we got a ranking. That's not bad. B. S is the highest I found. I've kind of an S before on a couple other maps. But that is Skyforge. I do not know exactly when the game is coming out. Right now they're in closed beta, and you can get like a Founders Pack, which lets you get access to the beta. It's like $20, I believe. Or you can also sign up for the beta itself and see if you get an email and get lucky. But I mean that's Arcade. Or not Arcade. Holy crap! We're not going to talk about Arcade. This is Skyforge. If you have any questions or things like that, just put them in the comments and let me know. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later. Take care.